In this video, I will show you how to set up step-by-step the Yoast SEO plugin for your WordPress website. I did make another video on how to get organic traffic to your website. If you watched that, then you know that I breezed over the Yoast SEO plugin, but if you haven't watched it, I'll link that right here. And in this specific video though, I wanted to focus just on setting up the Yoast SEO plugin correctly and then also go over what it actually does. If you like real business tutorials, if you like real business advice from experience that can help you grow your business, help you grow your personal brand, and also help you grow personally, then click that subscribe button below, hit the bell icon. This way you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Okay, so the Yoast SEO plugin is very powerful. It's very powerful in optimizing your blog posts and your pages on your website so that they could get found in the search engines like Google. And who doesn't want to get found in Google, right? You want more traffic to your site. So this is one of the most crucial on-page aspects. And I'm going to share my screen now and show you step by step exactly not only how to set it up, but why it's so important. So I'm here in the back end of my WordPress website. We are using liphotoboothrentals.com. It's a site I always use. It's a test website that we do a lot of things on if you watch my other videos. Now the first thing you want to do if you are in the back end of your WordPress website is come down to plugins on the left and you want to add a new plugin. So click add new. You're going to come over here to search plugins and you're going to put Yoast SEO. Now I already installed this, so it will say right here, see how it says update now? You're going to get where it says install now if you don't have it. So you want to click install now, and then once you click install now, you want to click activate. So you want to install it and activate. I already have the Yoast SEO plugin activated. You can see this has over 1 million active installations, over 25,000 great reviews. It really is a great plugin. I can actually update mine. So let me update this. When you activate it, you should get taken over to the wizard page. If not, you're going to come right up here to this Y. Click on configure wizard. You want to get the first step. There's 12 steps here. They're very easy though. You're going to click on configure Yoast SEO. I do right here. Here's your two options. Choose under construction if you want to keep the site out of index of search engines. Don't forget to activate it once you already publish your site. So if you're brand new, it's a brand new site, you have no content on it yet, you might want to click option B, my site is under construction and should not be indexed yet. Now if your site is live, like my site, you want to click option A, my site is live and ready to be indexed. This is just letting Google search engine and search engines take your information for your site and get it indexed in the search engine so it can be found. So I'm going to click the option A because my site is live. Could always come back in here and change things too, so don't worry. What does this site represent? Is it a blog, an online shop, a news channel, a small offline business? I'm going to click a small offline business because that's what we are. Does your site represent a person or a company? This is a company, so pick that. The name of your company, I'm just going to put abbreviations, LIPB, Long Island Photo Booths. You could also choose an image. I'm not going to choose an image, but for your business, you can do that. Choose an image. Now, you can put in all of your URLs for your business, your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, right? I'm not going to do that because I don't want to sit here and take up all that time doing that, but it is a good thing to do. So once you do that, then you would just click next. Here, search engine should show post and search results, definitely, because we're going to be blogging. Search engine should show pages, of course. Search engine should show portfolios, yes. If we have portfolios, search engine should show staff, why not? Testimonials, yes. Products, why not? Feeds, sure. I leave all these on yes. Depending on what you don't want to be shown, if you didn't want staff, if you didn't want your products page, you could say no. But why not? You want that stuff being found. Does or will your site have multiple authors? If you have a lot of people writing and blogging, you would click yes. This only has one author, so we're going to click no and hit next. Here we have to get Google authorization code so that we can verify this. We're going to click on this right here, get Google authorization code. So once you get taken over to sign into Google, sign in to the business Gmail where you can get the authorization code. You're going to copy it just by clicking here, and you can paste it in here and then click authenticate. Done authenticating, it's going to come to this page and it's just explaining what's going on here and that they're connecting this for the health of your site. It shows you your website right here. You want to make sure that you're on this right here, the site that you're on for your WordPress, and then you're just going to click next. Now, right here, website name, we have Long Island Photo Booth Rentals. Honestly, I like to abbreviate things, so what I'll do is usually I'll just put LIPB because this is just so long, number one, or you can leave it. I like to just abbreviate things, so what we'll do here is LIPB. Now, you get to pick, do you want a dash or a pipe? I'm going to use the pipe, and what this is, it just separates things in the title of the website and then puts your brand name, your website name at the end after the pipe. And I'm going to show you an example of this in Google so that you can see what I mean by this really quick. So right here, I'm in the Google search engine, the top search engine where everybody's searching for things. And one of the blog posts on this WordPress website that I'm showing you and demoing, it's labeled average cost of photo booth. Now this is a photo booth rental website, so a blog post that we created was on the cost of photo booths, the average cost of a photo booth, because we know people are searching for that. And I think we're on page 4 right now, I believe, page 5 actually. And it's good. That's not perfect rankings, but at least we're indexed right now, so that's the first sign. Google indexed us, and what that means is we're actually popping up in the search engine. We're not on page 1, which where we want to be, and I'll show you how Yoast can help you do that on the on page, but I want you just to look at what my title, my URL structure, and my description is. So my title is right here, the average cost of photo booth rentals. Here's my URL, right? And then this is the blog post URL, and then here is my description. This is what's popping up as my description. So keep that in mind. These are 3 important things for your on page and what Yoast is going to help us optimize. Now another thing I wanted to show you, because I was just showing you the dash symbol, the pipe symbol, and I said I like to use the pipe symbol. And when you use the pipe symbol and you set up the wizard, you're going to get a pipe just like this. See how it says photo booth rental, pipe symbol, San Francisco? So what I'm going to do now is, because I chose the pipe symbol and then LIPB, remember I chose my website name as LIPB right here, website name, LIPB, and I'm choosing the pipe symbol. So now every time I blog post, it's going to create my title in the search to be, let's say, the average cost of photo booth rentals, pipe symbol, LIPB. Just like this guy's doing photo booth rental, pipe, San Francisco, right? So you'll see this. You could choose a dash if you'd like. This person's doing photo booth rental, pipe, open air photo booth. Okay, so you get to choose what you want to put in there. I always usually choose the brand name or the author name to put in there, depending on what type of site it is. Because this is a company, I'm going to choose just LIPB because I don't want to put that long name of the business. So we're going to click next. Here is the newsletter that you can join. I'm just going to, click next. I'm not going to sign up to the newsletter right now. You could if you'd want. Then here's some premium features. You could upgrade. You could get training. Again, if you want to take this stuff, you could. Just advanced stuff to help you learn more about the Yoast SEO and other things you can do. But you don't need to. I'm just going to click next. And you've done it. Now we're at 12, success, everything's set up in the wizard. I'm going to click close. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, now that Yoast is completely set up and the wizard set up, you got that done. That's what you should have done now on your WordPress site. You installed and activated Yoast. You configured the wizard. That's all set up. Now you want to actually optimize a blog post or a page on your site. I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to optimize a blog post. I already have a post on here, so if you don't have a post, you would just click Add New, but I'm going to go to all my posts, and I'm just going to choose a blog post, and we'll pick that average cost of photo booth one since I already showed that. The average cost. Let me just click Edit this so that it will pop up. Now, when you go and click to post a new page or a new post, blog post, this is all going to be empty. So there's going to be no image. There's going to be no title. Here's your title, right? Here's your image that you could put. You could put your images through here. There's going to be no content in here, no text, no blog text, right, at all. Here's a video we put. There's going to be none of this. We embedded the map. What's really important section is this square right here. This is the Yoast SEO plugin now that it's all configured and set up. And what's great about this is it's going to give us some data that we can make sure we're using this correctly and that we're optimizing our blog posts or our pages to the best capabilities. And the first thing you want to be aware of is the title, the slug or the URL of your post or page, and the meta description. So if we click right here, once you come down to Yoast, click Edit Snippet. And what's great about this is it allows you to choose the title you want for your blog or your page. It allows you to choose the slug. This is the URL that you want for your page. And then the meta description. This allows you to choose what you want the meta description to be. So I'm going to jump back over to Google and show you again. Remember I showed you. Here was our title. Here is our slug or URL. And then here is our meta description. Now, what I like to do, and everyone has their different theories, but what I like to do is I'd like to make sure that the keyword term, the important term that I'm trying to rank for and get indexed in Google is in my title, it's in my slug or URL, and then it's also within my beginning of my description. Now, you see it's not in my description right here, so I want to fix that. So what I would do is, and the keyword I'm going for is average cost of photo booth. Let's say I push this blog post to page 1 for average cost of photo booth. Now what I want to do is get in front of the people that are typing that in, and as you can see I'm using something called the Keywords Everywhere extension. So it's showing me 140 people a month type in average cost of photo booth or terms around that, right? So, and if you're unaware of what this is, don't worry. In my other video, how to get organic website traffic, I go over that, so just look up that site. I'll actually link it above or put it down in the description, but that will explain how I'm looking at how much traffic is getting searched around this term. So I want to take this from page 5, I want to be on page 1 for this term and get some of that traffic. So I got to fix a couple things. So I know I want my keyword to be average cost of photo booths. So I want to I'll start it off with something enticing. Looking for incredible deals or the average cost of photo booths. We have top photo booth rentals within the local area. Just look at what people are saying about us. What we got to see here too is we don't want to go too long. You notice how this changes colors. It turned orange. Orange, I like to keep it in the green. So let's see what green is. So we could just say, look what people are saying. We'll keep it like that. And you see how this stays in the green? That's good. We want it to be in the green because if you go too long, it starts to turn orange. And then if you go way too long, it will actually start turning red and stuff. You don't want to be in that area. Stay in the green because this is what's going to fit inside of the search engine. This is when you're in the green, this is what people are going to see. This is the amount of words and characters. You see, you can only see so much. You're not going to see everything. So now we know that this is going to fit in there. And what did I do? I got my main keyword in there. So I'm good with that. What you would do is you'd write a nice article, and you could write that, you know, if somebody's writing for you, you could have them just send you the article in a Word doc, or if they're putting it and sharing it in Google Drive, and you're just going to copy and paste it in here. We already have a blog article, but what we want to do next is once we copy paste our blog article in here, once we set our title with the keyword in it that we want, once we know our slug is good and optimized, once our meta description has our keyword in it and it's optimized, we could come down here and open this up, and it's going to tell us our problems and what's good and what's not good. So what's good is there's internal links. Good job. Meta description length, well done because we're in the green. Text length, the text contains 1,569 words. Good. It's nice long text, so that's good. We like long form content. Problem keyword phrase, key phrase length. No focus key phrase was set for this page. Oh, so right here, the focus key phrase. Let's actually add that in there. Average cost of photo booth. That's in there. And what we would want to do, come up here. Once you do that, sometimes when you update things, you have to update it here just so that it calculates down below. Sometimes it takes that. So now it's just updated, and we want to come back here to focus keyword phrase. Let's see. So it says your key phrase or its synonyms do not appear in the first paragraph. This is something actually I like to do too. I do like to put my key phrase in the first paragraph. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to take my keyword phrase. I can make that sound probably better, but for this demo, I'm not going to sit here and go on and on. But you see, now I have the keyword in the first paragraph. So now what I'm going to do now, just going to click update and see if they give me a better grade on that. So what's really cool about the Yoast SEO, we're able to force and set the title, the slug, which is the URL. We want to put the keyword in the URL or a variation of the keyword in there. And we can also set the meta description like I showed you before. And now we're going through and they're taking the focus keyword that we set, which is the average cost of photo booth, because we know we want to rank for that in Google and get indexed. We're already indexed, but we're on page 5, so I'm just trying to get better and stronger on page. So Yoast SEO will go through and give me the green things that I'm correcting, you see? So let's see this. Key phrase density, it's too low. The key phrase was found 3 times. They want me to put the key phrase in there more than once. Me personally, I still get great results not having the key phrase stuffed all in there. They probably want me to get to 0.5%. So for their example, let's do that. Okay, so I added that word again. Let's see what we get now. Keyword phrase density is 0.3. They probably want to see it again. But you got to realize I also use variations that they don't really talk about in here. A variation could be also prices of average photo booth rentals, right? That's another way of saying my main keyword, and I'll sprinkle those type of terms throughout my content. But for this sake, if you want to make it green, we have to add the keyword 2 more times in the content. So let's do that. I added the keyword in my content a little more just to get the green light right here. You can say key phrase density 0.5%. This is great. I personally don't mind being around 3 or 4%, to be honest with you, depending on how long my piece of content is. Again, I like to write long form pieces of content that make sense, that are very informative, and the more you do that, the better you are with actually providing quality content, the better. And I just feel like you don't have to overstuff the keyword. But for the sake, I just wanted to show you, get the green light by putting your keyword and working it in there where it makes sense. For this demo, I just threw it in there a few times so that it's in there, but again, make sure it makes sense where you're placing the keyword. So we did that. That's good. SEO title. Okay, so it's telling me the title's too short, so pretty much it is saying that the title's too short. The average cost of photo booth rentals for your next party. Okay, now it's green. You see that? It was too short, so I updated that. Remember, I got to come up here, update. Let's get back to Yoast, and let's check on this now. So we have a lot of green lights going on now, so this is good. Outbound links. I have no outbound links, it says. Okay, so I need a link that's outbound. I do have links that are linking to inner pages, but I need links that are outbound. Okay, let's do that quick. All right, let's link out to our review page on, let's say maybe Google, our Google business page, or maybe Yelp, or one of our social platforms. So we're going to take this Facebook page and link out to here with the word reviews, so people go over there and read our reviews. So this is going to be an outbound link because it's not staying on the site. We're outbounding that link over to Facebook, and that's done. Let's go see how we go with our score now. Okay, outbound links, good job. Key phrase and title. The exact match of the key phrase appears in the SEO title, but not at the beginning. Try to move it in the beginning. Again, this is something that I don't mind if it's not in the exact beginning. If you want it to be in the beginning and you want to get a green light, just move it to the beginning. And the SEO title, remember, you're going to edit snippet in the Yoast, and you can move it. So if I just move this with, that. But you know what? Me, I don't mind that. I'm leaving it how it is. But if you want a green, move it to the beginning. Key phrase and meta description. The meta description has been specified, but it does not contain the key phrase. Fix that. Well, it does consider it because they're just seeing, because there's probably an S on the end, I put average cost of photo booths. So it's probably not realizing that, but I know Google will understand that. So I'm not going to change that, but if I changed it like that, average cost of photo booth, it probably would update and think that it's in there if I went and updated this, but I'm leaving it like that. So you understand. Remember, your title's optimized, your slug is optimized, description, title, everything's optimized. We have a lot of green lights. So this is the power, though, of the Yoast SEO plugin. It's allowing us to understand, does our content have everything optimized correctly? Did we set our title? Did we set our description? Did we set our slug? And these are the three main important things right here. Another thing you could do is, you might want to write your blog post or your page, optimize it, and then you might want to share it on Facebook or Twitter. So if you go over to these three bars right here, social, you can set up, you see how I set it up? This is going to be the title, Facebook title for when you share it, a little description, and then you can also upload an image. And what you want to make sure is that the image is a certain size right here, 1200 by 630. This way when you share this blog post on Facebook, or you could also set up for Twitter right here, we did. When you share it on Twitter, it's going to have a nice image on Twitter, the keyword in the title, explaining in a little description, and they click over to your blog post. So that's how you use the Yoast SEO plugin. Remember, when we first started and I showed you where the site is on page 5 for our main keyword, average cost of photo booth, we fixed some things. You saw all the red lights that were on in our blog post because we just use this as a demo site. We just publish content. There's different tutorials we use this for, and this site is still getting decent amount of targeted local traffic and it's making money. But I just wanted to show you how to use the Yoast SEO when you're even doing blog posts or other pages. You want to make sure that these things are set up because the Yoast SEO is going to feed Google the right information saying, hey, we want to be found for average cost of photo booths. We have a page on it or a blog post on it. It's in our meta description. It's throughout our content. We're optimized for it. We have it in our title, right? All of the three main things, title, URL or slug, and description are good, and then the rest of the green lights you make sure. And you should get indexed at least by Google. The other thing is, really depending on the competitiveness of the term, that doesn't mean you're going to go to page 1. That's just on-page SEO. You want to go to page 1. There's a lot of other things you need to do, like get traffic, get branded traffic, get social shares coming in, and get powerful links linking back to your website. I go in on that in other tutorials. You could find more of my videos down below or throughout my YouTube channel on more of those topics of getting targeted traffic and organic traffic. That covers that more. But at least we went over, again, I wanted to show you how to configure, set up, activate, and use the Yoast SEO plugin. I hope that makes sense. So that is how I use and set up the Yoast SEO plugin. I hope that was helpful, and if you did find it helpful, please like, comment, share this video with anyone this can help, and if you have any questions, definitely comment below. And if you're just in the beginning phases of starting your business or building your website or revamping your website, what I did is I made a free web design course, and I'm going to link that below. It's absolutely free. I'll put it in the description below. Definitely check that out. And again, if you find these tutorials helpful, subscribe, share them, and I'll see you in the next video.